Hello, rapid number 2 at Gretna Green Services. For those that may have watched the first YouTube live broadcast, I was at Kinross Park and Ride, and that rapid was nice and rapido. This is on free vend, so I'm not complaining. I think Ecotricity have done amazing to get things up and running. This was on free vend, so all good there, but I think the Rapigate is starting to kick in at 29 kilowatts, and the old battery temperature is rising slightly, but yeah, overall it's okay. My next stop is around about 101 miles away, which is going to be Charnock Richard Services southbound, and then I'm around about 120 miles from my parents, so I will be able to get from Charnock Richard to my parents, because even though the car will be shouting at me probably for the last 10 or 15 miles, got my little onboard diagnostic dongle, which means with Leaf Spy on this phone I can see how much is actually left in the battery, because with the Leaf, particularly the 40 kilowatt hour Leaf, when it says you've got 5% left, you've actually got 15%, so they keep 10% sort of hidden from you, even though you've got that usable. So it requires a fair amount of trust and faith the car won't let you down if you don't have the Leaf Spy app to see how many kilowatt hours of energy you've still got left in the battery. So I'll probably plug that in for the next leg, just to keep an eye on how much you've got left, so I can get straight back to my parents. So that basically means, I know from Aberdeen docks to my parents, or vice versa, it's 444 miles. It's all the fours. So I will have done that trip in 3 rapid charges, and that's with leaving the boat this morning on about 85%. So hello Magic 1010D. So yeah, it's, other than having a Tesla and a Kona and an e-Niro and some of the other EVs coming to market, after 2 hours I'm ready to stretch my legs, as is my companion. He's been out, he's had a sniff around, and he's done his little wee wee, so he's quite happy, aren't you, Monty? Monty, are you alright? Yes, he's okay. So yeah, all's good. So what I'm trying to say is I have to stop with I was really desperate to stop this time because of bladder anxiety. So I think 2 hours, 2.5 hours is reasonable. Yes, Gretna Green already. So it's been pretty horrendous weather, to be honest. Lots of heavy rain and mist and fog, and yeah, it's not been the best driving conditions, but it's been painless. I'm really tired. So again, you hear people saying, wow, I want to drive 400 miles non-stop. If this car had 400 mile capability, I would not be driving 350 miles non-stop, because it's not safe. I think a 2 hour stretch on the motorway is more than enough for that concentration and sitting. It's good to get up and walk around. What do you think? Leave your comments below. I don't say that, but other YouTubers do say that. Leave your comments below. Do you think 2 hours is a reasonable stint at the wheel of not just an EV but any car with regard to being safe? I think so. It's mild and wet in East Anglia. Well, that's lovely. So there you go. So I'm going to sign off. If no one's got any questions, there was a nice Model 3 here earlier. There's no Model S. In my favourite colour, I hasten to add, I do like that grey. And from here, it looks like he's got the cream upholstery, which is my favourite. Travelling to Bournemouth tomorrow from Leicestershire. 2 hours is plenty. Oh, okay. Oh, Ursula Porterfield is watching. Oh my word. I am honoured. Mrs. P is watching one of my broadcasts. Now, she either can't sleep or I don't know. Wow. Hello, my lovely. Nice to have my wife watching. So yeah, I'm going to sign off. If no one's got any questions, I will sign off. I'm going to have something decent to eat at my next stop. Sunny in Stornoway, but rain forecast tonight. Okay. Here's a little irritating thing. This is a real geek thing. Somebody has used the AC connector. I wonder if I can zoom in. What's all that about? Leaving it up, staring at the wind and rain. That's not cool, is it? Tell you what, let's go out and do this. Stay there. Let's go and do the right. I hadn't noticed that earlier. So what we're pulling now, 79 amps. It's not too bad, but look, I mean, you know, how much intelligence do you need to not allow water to connect in the AC connector? Come on, it's not difficult, people. What you've got to do is heat up like that. There we go. Now it's dry. Has anyone done that on this one? Oh, that's a bit better. So there you go. I'm missing some questions. 150 miles max. 2 hours is a short. Yeah, that's right. My miles per kilowatt hour. Let me show you. It's not been that bad, to be honest. Let me show you my miles per kilowatt hour. You can turn these on whilst you're charging and put the heater on as well. Miles per kilowatt hour is, there you go, 4.3. Not bad.
You might not be able to reach destination.
Yes,
Proceed to the highlighted route.
So that's her always screaming at me, but I will reach my destination when I'm charged. So yeah, 4.3 miles per kilowatt hour. Oh, we're back. Okay, right, we're back. Yes, 4.3 miles per kilowatt hour is what. How long does rapid charge take? It all depends on the output from the charger. But in this, around about 40 minutes to get you back up to around about 80%. But this Leaf does famously suffer from what we call rapid gate, where because the temperature of the battery is approaching that first bar, normally it hovers around here. After the first charge it was about halfway, that denotes halfway, and now we're approaching the red mark. So these famously, after the third rapid, start being throttled, as in not throttled around the neck, but instead of accepting 43, 44 kilowatts, it throttles it back to what it is now, 29 kilowatts, in order to protect the battery, because these don't have any thermal management systems to the battery, unlike Tesla, for instance. Now they have some liquid cooling pipes system embedded into the battery pack, which is in the base of the car, that actively either cools the battery or actually also preheats it as well, because the best state for a battery to accept charge really quickly is when it's nice and warm. So if a battery in an electric vehicle is cold, it will take a long time to fill, and also if the battery is too hot, it takes a long time, it gets throttled, as in the case of the Leaf. So my first charge, when the battery was at a nice state of temperature, it charged really quickly. Right, some more questions. All right, you're using the MG tomorrow, that's good. Ford Focus is not available over here. It was in the States, but again, that didn't have rapid charging, just type 1 charging, I believe. And I think it was just a compliance car for Ford in the States as well. What food is available nearby? Well, we've got Waitrose, just a normal welcome break services. It's not great, to be honest. T-Bay's my favourite eatery, but that is only 40 miles from here, and I don't want to stop at T-Bay. I want to crack on before it gets the afternoon starts drawing in. So I'm going to get on down to Charnock Richard, and I'll force myself to have something half decent at Charnock Richard, and then get straight back to my parents for tonight. So if no more questions, I am going to sign off. It's been 10 minutes and I don't want it to be too boring. In Canada we can the stuff yuck foods. We can the stuff yuck. I don't know what stuff yuck foods means. Okay. Have I missed any questions? No. I'm mega impressed that my wife's actually watched my broadcast. That's a first. Maybe she can't sleep this afternoon. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll do another broadcast when I'm at Charnock Richard. See you soon, and bye from Monty. Say goodbye, Monty. I'm going to say goodbye. Look, you could have your own little YouTube channel, couldn't you? He looks really bored, but he's been quite happy. He's good company. You don't complain with my singing, do you? Yeah. Right, I'm going. Thanks for watching.